Begin transmission. This is Dungeon Radio Hour.
Hello and welcome, adventurers, to Dungeon Radio Hour, a D&D improv comedy podcast where the shiny math rocks go clickety-clack and I must collect them all. As always, I'm your host and dungeon master, Dalton rusher-riddle, joined once again by our ragtag band of would-be heroes. Introduce yourself, heroes.
I'm Michael Adair.
I'm Alissa Adair.
And I'm Andrew Gerline.
Okay, so I'm excited, and I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Before we get into our fun little story that we do, I thought we would play a little game.
Oh my god, like an introductory segment?
I know, it's a
Shoots and ladders.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Oh.
Are we going to screw with Mike again?
No.
I would love that. Mike, who's the British Chancellor?
I might get it this time.
It's all UK-based trivia questions, and they're all from Mike.
No, that
No
was
one else is allowed
completely
to answer.
fair. No way rigged.
Not at all. No, okay, so I have a list of fun facts, and it's your job to tell me who these fun facts belong to. And whoever has the most points at the end of this game is going to win a prize from the DM's bag of holding, which essentially will be a magic item of uncommon rarity or lower. So the way this will work is I'm going to list the fact. I'm going to give each of you a chance to answer. If you get it correctly, you will get a point. If no one gets it right, then the person whose fact it belongs to gets 3 points. So does everybody understand the rules?
Sort of.
Well, we should name the segment.
I will question them and I will scowl and go, huh? But yeah.
You want to name the segment, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like-
Mike, what's the name? Ready? Intro sound? Mike.
Guess who did the thing out of this group who plays D&D on this podcast? Right now, we are playing the game.
All right, we're
Okay.
That's the whole title.
Maybe
Yeah,
we can,
something like that.
Maybe we can workshop it. It should also be noted that the answers will be somebody in this group.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we had to guess between like
I don't think we
everybody.
described it well this whole time, but you'll catch on, folks.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. This is new for us too, so we're learning together. Are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Ready.
Who farted on Bill Nye?
Farted up.
One of us in this group farted.
Well, so first off, this implies one, someone who farts, and two, someone who's met Bill Nye.
Ooh.
Both impressive feats.
Right.
You notice the fact isn't I met Bill Nye. It is I farted on Bill Nye. They're not proud that they met him.
No.
But
They're proud that they farted.
They're proud that they
Yeah.
farted on him.
Yeah, this is
So,
very telling.
Andrew, who do you think it is?
I think, okay, Alissa has farted on me.
Yeah, Alyssa's
so
body does
she's a
fart.
known farter.
Yes.
But I don't want to stereotype. I think it could be Mike. Mike, I feel like you'd stumble upon Bill Nye and fart.
It's true.
Where would I meet Bill Nye? Where would I get a fart?
The science store.
The science
He
store?
has you there, baby. You
Yeah.
go to science stores all the time.
Yeah, I'm on an endless quest for knowledge. He knows me so well. I don't know, man. This sounds like a little shit. You know what I mean? This is a little
Literally.
shit. Getting into
I mean,
getting into little
farts are
shit
just
stuff.
little microscopic poo-poos.
And that's
So,
science. He could have learned
Are
that
they?
from Bill Nye this farter.
Microscopic poo-poos.
Yes.
I think this is this sounds like an Andrew to me.
You can't just say that
This
because I'm
does.
an option and it's likely.
I can.
That's literally the name of the game. That's literally how this game is
Also, remember,
played.
Dalton did not specify this, but we can pick Dalton as well.
You
Some of these
can, yeah,
answers
you
are
can
Dalton.
pick me. I will not be participating in the actual game. Like, I'm not going to guess, but I am an option.
Yeah.
Dalton would never fart in front of fame.
No. He would
It's
hide
true. He's
that
too
fart.
polite.
Yeah.
He wouldn't want to be embarrassed around other people.
It's someone who doesn't mind that it's on a podcast right now as we're talking about it.
Yeah, it's also
So
yeah.
that says Mike to me.
Which, that also says Mike to me.
Yeah.
You're painting me as some sort of shameless farter.
Yeah. Well, here, let's get our answers in.
Okay,
Alright.
so, Andrew.
Oh, Mike.
Okay, Mike.
Andrew.
Alyssa.
I think I have to also go Andrew, even though this is a very Mike thing to do.
Okay.
I farted on Bill Nye.
It was Andrew.
Doesn't even wait. He's that proud.
Wow.
I'm proud
So
of it.
please explain both how you met Bill Nye and how you got a fart out of yourself.
I was living in LA, gassy. All right, just to set the stage. I was real gassy.
So gassy.
Yeah, right.
No, I did some catering on the side, and I was working the Netflix After Emmys party, and this is when Bill Nye's new Netflix show came out, so he was there, and I was eating appetizers, and I was,
chilling.
There were gaseous bubbles within, and they were released, and I thought, how funny would it be just to say I did it?
So this was on purpose.
This was planned. This is premeditated.
Yeah.
He was at a bar, leaning against the bar, talking to somebody, and I kind of like turned my back to him, like I was like almost cheek to cheek, and I let one loose.
Wow, Andrew,
espionage.
This was like biological warfare, dude.
Oh yeah,
This was a
they never
strike.
pinned it on me.
This man taught you how a balloon
Never
works
did.
and stuff. He interrupted your science class.
And that's how
Dude.
you repay him. Are you proud of that?
Wow.
Are you
I'm
proud?
very proud of it.
Wow, man.
I'm weirdly proud of it.
Oh wow.
No, that's awesome. I'd fart on Bill
Okay,
Nye.
that's
Who have
cool.
you guys
That's
farted
fine.
on? Tell us at hashtag.
Tell us at
Who have I
hashtag.
farted on?
Yeah. If you farted on a celebrity, a hashtag.
Dude, one of my cousins farted on Wesley Snipes. No joke.
And that's why he stopped making the Blade movies. So
Yes.
It's all their fault.
that's why. Okay, so keeping with the theme of celebrities, because we have a couple that are on this list. This person mocked Robin Thicke in front of him.
Wow.
Wow.
Is Robin Thicke the blurred lines guy?
That is the blurred line.
Yeah.
Robin
yeah,
Thicke is the blurred lines guy.
which he should be mocked at. So
Not exactly his best work. I
No.
feel like he should be mocked.
he definitely should be mocked.
That's worse than farting on somebody.
Is it?
But honestly, this involves.
I don't know if it's worse. I think it's different.
Okay, it sounds like Robin Thicke walked in on somebody talking smack on him.
And that's the
With
thing.
an
I was like, who
impression.
would be brave enough? Because like my instinct is Mike or Dalton. Because I feel like
Yeah,
they're
I'd
just
say Mike.
unafraid to speak. You guys are unafraid to speak your mind.
I don't.
Andrew and I are
I-
polite society.
I'm
We
polite.
We keep those hushed thoughts.
I'm sorry.
I am very polite. Although.
I am also very polite.
Yeah.
Fucking polite.
Dalton's known for being polite.
I'm a ball of fucking sunshine.
Yeah.
All right, Andrew. Who is it?
It's got to be Mike.
Mike?
I think it's Mike. No, I'm gonna be crazy. I just called myself out. No, I think that Andrew seems like a nice guy, but he loves talking shit. I could see him doing this. He loves gossip. He'd be like, "Did you know that Robin Thicke is Alan Thicke's son, and he's a disappointment," or whatever his trash talk about.
Is it really Alan
He's
Thicke's
Alan
son?
Thicke's.
It is,
He's Alan
yeah.
Thicke's son.
He's
Rest
Alan
in peace,
Thicke's
Alan
son.
Thicke.
Lock it in, Mike. Lock it in.
All right. I guess.
It's you.
I guess Andrew again. I guess Andrew again.
You guess Andrew?
I'm
All
going
right.
Mike. I'm going Mike. This just feels like a Mike thing to do.
Does the person who this is actually want to own up to it?
I did it.
It was Alyssa.
Oh, you little trickster.
Such a little.
What happened? How did you
trickster.
meet Robin Thicke?
So-
Of all
Then
people.
why
I
did
know.
you mock him in front of him?
So,
Yeah,
oh my-
define mock.
No, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed.
Are you? Are you?
Yeah, like and I don't even think I told Mike about this because I was so embarrassed. I was meeting I was meeting with like a hotel because I'm a travel agent. Side note, this is a recent story.
God.
And I was meeting with a hotel. They took us to this really, really nice restaurant called Tao. In LA, if you're ever in LA, go to Tao. It's very, very nice. But they have a lot of celebrities because they have like a really, really ritzy like rooftop. So anyway, we get sat down. We're ordering all our food, and not 2 tables away, a bunch of really hot women are sitting down, and we're like, "Ooh, what's happening?" Like, there's all these models, and then Robin Thicke comes and sits with them, and so of course we're all just gossiping. I am like 6 drinks in at this point, so keep in mind
Oh,
like, I am just
no.
plastered, and I'm very
Schwasty
much
face
and I'm definitely
Alyssa.
trying to impress people by being like, I'm cool. I can like
I can
talk
drink
shit.
and sit
I
here.
can talk
Yeah.
shit about celebrities.
Exactly. So we're all kind of joking. And then because he just ups and leaves. So we're just kind of making jokes like, oh my God, is he like going and like buying stuff, in the alley? Like, da 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 da. And I kind of make some kind of joke about a certain male drug he might be buying. And I turn to the girl next to me to make that joke. And then I look up and who is standing
Wait, hold on.
right behind him, looking in my direction. But Robin Thicke, I immediately hide my face because I was like, why did I even make that joke?
You're
It's
turning
so
beat red
mean.
now. Just
Yeah.
wow.
I am. Oh God, I was so embarrassed.
So you claimed, one, I don't think you know how drug transactions work, that Robin Thicke was going into the back to buy over-the-counter Viagra?
Yeah.
He went into like a bag alley to get Viagra?
It was
No,
a
no.
shady back alley deal for Viagra.
It was a mock.
No.
She was mocking him.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was a joke, and because someone else was joking, like, why would he go? Oh, he's getting some other like drug, and I was like, a drug he probably needs. Like, it was
Yeah.
one of those jokes.
It's a pretty good joke.
All right,
actually.
all right.
Yeah.
Robin
He's-
Thicke, if you're listening,
Yeah.
you take Viagra, and what's your dosage?
We want to know.
Let us know.
By the
Let us
way,
know.
all of this is alleged because
Don't self-incriminate.
that covered us legally. All right, on to the
Okay.
next one.
All right. Well, Alyssa gets 3 points because nobody guessed her.
Wow, Alissa.
Doing
Balling
things that
out.
are very against Alyssa-ish.
I know.
That is very against the list.
Okay,
Mhm.
so since we're talking about celebrities, let's just keep it going, okay?
Yeah.
This person physically ran into Owen Wilson in a toy store.
Oh,
Mm.
ran into.
First of all, who of us would be in a toy store? Michael?
Mike.
Jay.
It would be Mike.
hold on.
Um,
I think there's an argument for any one of us to go into a toy store.
oh, my gut tells me Mike, because toy store, physically running into someone. Mike, if you go down an aisle in any store, you're running into people.
It's
You're a
true.
big
I'm a
dude.
very broad man.
It's
You're a
true.
broad man.
I
You
am.
just can't help being
I can't.
so big and
I'm a bull in
burly.
a china shop.
Bull in an Owen Wilson shop. So what's it you?
Oh wow.
All right, so Andrew thinks it's Mike. Mike, who do you think it is?
Okay. Running into Owen Wilson. Who would run down a toy aisle to get something? Andrew's not a runner.
Mhm.
Correct.
Um,
Also, I'd order online and never go into a toy store.
exactly. Alyssa using money for something fun is unlikely unless it was for me. She wouldn't buy a toy for herself.
True, I'm a Scrooge McDuck.
It's it's Dalton. It's Dalton.
Alyssa.
In my opinion, I think it's Mike. I think he's fooling all of us. I think you are one to be so full of childlike innocence in a toy store that you would accidentally bump into Owen Wilson just looking about and getting distracted and looking at toys. And so you, boop.
I find joy in toys. Yeah.
That's why
I
they're
have
called
joy in my
toys.
heart. I'm a joy boy.
Rhymes with joy.
Dalton,
Mhm.
who's right?
Mike's right. It was me. Yeah,
I'm gasping.
I know.
Really?
I guess.
Yeah, it was.
Wait.
We were in New York for the senior showcase, and we were in FAO Schwartz, and I was walking by and saw Selma Hayek like out of the corner of my eye. And I was like, "Oh my god, that's so cool!" So I was like texting my mom to let her know that I had just saw Selma Hayek in FAO Schwartz. And as I'm texting her, not paying attention to what I'm doing, I bump into somebody. And like full on, like not just like a shoulder tap, but like body check this person. And I look up and Owen Wilson and I lock eyes. And you can tell he was trying to be like all incognito and not trying to draw attention to himself because his hat was pulled down. The collar on his coat was pulled up really high. And we just like nodded at one another and then went on our separate ways.
Wow. So he didn't even know that you knew he was Owen.
I think he recognized that I recognized him, but there was just like this understanding between the two of us that we're gonna go our separate ways and not make this bigger than it needed to be.
And then he whispered in your ear, "No one will ever believe you." And then he ran away.
Yeah.
Even if you put it on a podcast.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's how that went down. Here's the next question. This person's childhood dream was to be a majorette in a marching band.
A majorette,
A majorette in a marching band.
which is a female version of a major.
Yeah, but listen, buddy, it's 2022.
Alissa.
You can be whatever you want to be.
But it wasn't back then when this story took place. It's Alissa Adair.
Or
Alissa.
Yeah.
was it our little closeted Dalton?
Oh.
No. I mean, you
Okay.
tricked me once before in a question.
Yeah. Dalton's a trickster.
He's a trickster.
He tricked
Dalton,
everybody
I have a
for
question for
23 years.
Did you want to be a majorette?
Answer honestly.
Answer.
He had to think about it.
maybe.
It might be him, might be
I
Alissa.
don't know.
Might be
Might
Mike.
be me. Might be
Might be
Alyssa.
me.
Might be Andrew.
Could
Might
be
be.
Andrew. I'm gonna guess Andrew again. No. I think it's actually, yeah, it's Alissa. That's something you would want to do because
In a
it's
marching
like,
band. Oh yeah. I bet you were in marching band, Alissa, weren't you?
Nerd.
Joke's on you. My private school wasn't big enough for a marching band.
Oh, but that's why it was your dream. You couldn't do it.
if I ever
was-
get to a school with more than 3 people, I'd love to be in a marching band.
I was in jazz band, and I was also in, I forget what we called it, but it was basically marching band because
Oh,
we did
man.
play for the basketball team,
Hey,
but we'd
hey.
sit.
Why does the band have to march?
What did you play in jazz band?
I played piano in jazz band, and then I played clarinet
I'd love
in.
to see teenage Alyssa throwing down with some jazz piano.
I was decent.
That's amazing.
Not to like toot my own horn, I was decent, and then I played clarinet in
Well, you
orchestra.
can't toot your own horn because you played the
Play piano.
Oh, because I did not play a horn. Oh,
Okay, all right. Who is this? Andrew, your guess.
Oh, Alissa.
Mike,
Alyssa.
Alyssa,
it's not me, and you could think I'm lying, so I'm gonna go Dalton.
who wants to claim it?
It was me.
Michael.
Yes. Okay, so here's the thing.
Twist of the century.
I remember vividly sitting down with my Barney VHS tapes
Yes.
and watching the marching band.
I know exactly. The
You know what
one,
I'm talking about.
'cause I was obsessed with Barney.
It was mesmerizing. Barney, the band. But what got me the most was the person in front with the stick. That's what a majorette is. They like twirl a stick. They have nothing. They're not playing an instrument. They're stick twirling.
Mhm.
It's not. You're not part of a band. There's no reason for you to be there except you're
To be
twirling
pretty.
a fucking stick.
You're just
But I was
pretty.
Why?
like, that guy.
How are you helping the band? In what way are you helping
That
the
guy's a
team or-
star. So I wanted to be a majorette. That was the first thing that I wanted to be. It's a majorette
You
in
could
the
just be a
marching band.
major.
No,
No.
No,
You
I
could
was
be
a drum
majorette.
major, and we did not twirl things.
Dalton, you were in band.
it's fun.
Yeah,
man.
I was in band. I played the saxophone for 8 years.
Nice.
And I was a drum major for 3 of those years.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so
I did not expect that to be Mike.
Oh yeah.
I know, right?
What a
shocked.
twist.
Babe.
Is the M in Mike short for M. Night Shyamalan?
Whoa.
Huh? Is that what it is?
I feel betrayed. Our
I don't like that.
Is that
Boo.
what it is? All right.
Boo. Okay, all right, here we go. This person's aunt shot her first husband when she walked in on him with another woman.
Wow. Okay,
Interesting.
but here's the thing, because
Interesting.
we've all been
It's
friends.
Juicy.
We're all friends, and we've been friends for years. When you said that, it scratched a little piece of my brain. Like I feel like I've heard this story
Yeah.
way back
Me
when.
too.
But the
I feel like I've
problem
heard
is,
all of these stories.
Huh.
yeah, but the problem is I don't remember who.
Yeah.
And I was like, somewhere, someone told me this story.
Who has a
Okay.
dangerous aunt?
I could see Dalton with a dangerous aunt.
Who has an aunt in prison?
I imagine Dalton's family doesn't handle their tempers well for some reason. So I think if we're going to
J'accuse you, sir.
j'accuse you and j'accuse you back. No, Dalton's a very calm, nice person, and he loves us all, and he shows us all the time. I think, but for some reason, this is screaming Dalton.
All right, here we go. Answers. Andrew, who do you think it is?
I'm gonna say Dalton.
Mike, who do you think it is?
I'm gonna say Dalton. It just makes sense.
I really am feeling Dalton. I'm sorry.
Alyssa,
Dalton.
who do you think it is?
Yeah, Dalton.
Me?
Yeah.
All right, who wants to claim it?
It was me.
Ah! I
Okay.
should've
It was
known.
Mikey.
I should have
It
known.
was-
So here's the thing.
Your
My
be
family
crazy.
is violent. To give my aunt credit, though, she's not in prison. She never was. She is recently passed away. Rest her beautiful soul, Aunt Brenda Adair.
Oh no.
Well, it was a few years
that
ago.
aunt?
Yeah. she was in a bad relationship with the guy who actually was part of the Five Families. Like he was a mafia guy in New York, moved to mid-Missouri, and they opened up a truck stop. Or
This is
a
the
convenience
plot of
store.
Ozark.
This is 100%.
This is, I told you, some wacky shit happens in my real life.
Yeah.
So they, they were married very young. He was kind of abusive to her. One day, he caught him in bed with another woman, and happened to have a .22 pistol in her purse, unloaded into both of them. I think they both survived. I didn't remember a lot of the details after that. She didn't really talk about the aftermath of this situation, but I imagine if she got off, it was because, crime of passion.
Okay, here we go. This person's cousin flipped them out of a wagon when they were 6, and they still hold a grudge.
Ooh, who holds grudges? Dalton.
I don't hold grudges.
You absolutely hold grudges.
Name 7 grudges that I hold.
Name
seven.
I would say everybody in this group holds grudges. I would say I'm the one who does it. And I'm not just saying that. I think, I'm pretty quick to forgive.
True, but as we
I
just
am
learned, your
too.
family be crazy. So I was like, your family
I've had to
never
learn how
would
to forgive some shit. Yeah.
flip you out of it though.
Right. That's true. My family would also flip me out of a thing, for sure.
A thing. A
Wait,
wagon.
is that what the
Wagon.
prompt was? Flip me out of a thing?
No,
No, it was a
this
wagon.
this person's cousin flipped them out of a wagon when they were 6,
Cousin.
and they
wagon.
still hold a grudge.
Grudge. I gotta go Dalton.
Yeah.
I gotta go Dalton.
What
on
is it
this.
about grudges that
You
make
have-
you think it's me?
You have cousins and you have wagons.
Yeah, it's the wagon that does it for me.
Yeah,
The little
wagon's too
farm boy.
rural. It doesn't read as Andrew. He didn't own a wagon.
No, and I was never 6. I lived in the city.
I
Right to
skipped
7.
over that. I vote Dalton.
Mike, what's
I
your
vote
answer?
Alyssa.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I go
This is
Dalton.
an Alyssa thing. I actually think, it's either Alyssa or Andrew, but I'll settle on Alyssa.
I'll admit, grudges, me. But wagons?
You would remember something like that.
Wagon.
Because this is like somebody who has never had anything happen to them. Like,
I would
can you
never
believe at
commandeer
6
a
years old
wagon.
I was flipped out of a wagon by my cousin?
Wow, I'm
That's
almost
a person
offended.
who's never been beaten up. That's why they remember.
I've literally told you a story about how a kid took a rock to my head when I was like 6.
Oh, blah, blah.
All right. We've all
Okay.
voted?
We've all
All of us
voted.
are
Who
Dalton?
wants? No, Mike said you.
Oh, it's true.
It was me. It was me, everybody.
Oh, I knew you had a cousin.
Oh, we knew it.
Andrew's a regular detective over here.
to
Is this Hercule Poirot?
That's exactly what it is. To all of our listeners out there, I hold grudges like it's my fucking job.
Yeah.
That's
how I knew it was Dalton.
Never cross Dalton, anybody, okay? He'll remember you.
I will never forget ever. So it was one of those. It wasn't a red. I think it was a Red Rider, and she was.
Comes for money.
Fancy wagon
We
here.
used a shopping cart from the local grocery store.
And she was, I don't know, like 16, 17 maybe. And she put me in the back of the wagon. And like before I was like really like settled in the seat that she had put there for me, yanks on the handle and I flip out of the back head first. I know, right? And to this day, I still remind her every time that I see her, hey, remember that one time you fucking flipped me out of the back of a wagon?
I feel like you gotta let
should
that
get her
go.
back.
This is a high level of pettiness. This is a
Yeah.
man who didn't grow up with brothers until much later.
I did grow up with a brother.
Me and my
Gotta let
cousin
it
were
go.
given guns and throwing knives and acres of land to get lost in at a very young age. That's what our version of playing was. We were neglected. Okay, next one.
This person had a child they were babysitting call the cops on them.
Oh, this doesn't sound
Wow.
good. This has implications. I'm going to guess Andrew because of that.
I was always too young to babysit, so definitely not me.
I was always too young.
You just said that you were never 6.
I was never 6, but I was the youngest.
Even now, Andrew's still too young to babysit somehow. He was always too young.
I don't know, Mike. You had a lot of siblings and cousins. Like, I feel like you
They know not
babysat
to
a
touch
lot.
the fucking phone when I'm in charge. They wouldn't call the police on me.
No, I could see you being like a dick to those kids, and they would all just rally against you and like, I'm gonna call cops. No, you're not. You leave the room. Next thing you know, cops
you
are
really
not.
think I'm a
What?
You think I'm a mean babysitter?
I think
Yes.
no. I think
Yes.
if you were
Why am I-
stressed
why-
with a bunch of younger children and you're 18, yes.
I
you'd be a
was-
grumpy little dictator.
A
No.
grumpy little dictator.
I was tasked to like babysit from like 7 up. So like I got used to kids very early.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You'd give the kids no reason to call the cops. is what you're saying.
None whatsoever.
I would
above,
give the
above suspicion.
I can honestly say I would give a child no reason to call the cops on me.
Nah, I vote Mike.
I vote Mike. Yep.
All right, so Andrew is Mike, Alyssa is Mike. Mike, who you saying?
Alyssa.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm going to say Alyssa. Not because no, this isn't a question of did this person deserve to have the cops called on them? This is a question of did this person babysit somebody who was a little shit? And I know you spent a period of your life
Really good
babysitting.
point.
And so because you were a babysitter, you.
Wow. So just on that. Okay.
Okay, who wants to claim it?
It was me.
I knew it.
But the kind of funny part of this story was that he got very pissed at me. It was my neighbors. And I was babysitting him and his younger brother. And at one point, he just got very mad at me because I was just telling him, you got to go to the bath and take a bath and go to bed. Like, that's all
Right.
it was. And then he ran to his bedroom and yelled at me. And he went, I'm going to call 991 on you.
And you were like, Jeffrey Wayne Bundy, you get in that bath right now.
But needless to say, he finally figured out the right numbers, which is 911 instead of 991.
He got there
no.
Ridiculous. But that's the part that sticks in my brain about him yelling and threatening me first and going, I'm going to call 991 on you.
You're like,
I
go
love
ahead,
this
you
little
little
kid.
shit.
Yeah, and I was like, I'd like to see you try. Go for it.
He's dumb
And he
petty.
did.
And he did, though. He somehow
He
got
did.
the phone.
And
Figured
called
it out
991.
eventually.
I love it. Okay, here we go. Last one. You ready?
Ready.
This person was fired from a job for theft.
Ooh. Juicy.
Spicy.
Yeah. So juicy. Well, I know Mike's a little 5-finger discount kind of person.
But I'm good at stealing. I've never been caught. I've never
Well, you
been
have
caught.
admitted it on the air just now.
Ah. Call the cops. Call 911.
Call 991.
Call 991. This is a pretty simple one. Like, it's a pretty standard thing. I feel like this could apply to multiple people.
Yeah. Also, I mean, let's be real. Like, sometimes things you can get falsely accused, or maybe it was accidental. Like, it could open up to more things.
Right, it just says got fired for theft. It doesn't say I stole and got fired.
Exactly.
No, you have to. If you're accusing somebody of theft, you have to have evidence. You have to have
You
evidence.
should. Not always that people do.
No, I don't
true.
buy it. This person stole, and also I think I remember this story. So I think it's Andrew. I think I remember hearing this story.
You think
before.
you remember hearing a story from me? Okay.
Yeah, I think I.
Well,
I'm leaning toward Andrew as well, to be honest. I just feel like Mike would have told me this story, but then again, he did not tell me his previous ones. So
Here's my counter. And here's why you should change your vote, both of you.
okay.
Ready?
I didn't do it.
It wasn't me. Yeah, you called it.
I
All right.
figured it out.
You got me. I don't know. I have no counter. I'm gonna vote. Neither of you want to change your vote.
No.
Okay, then it's me. Then nothing I say will change the outcome. It was me. I got fired for theft, dude.
You just admitted it.
Wow.
What'd you steal?
Okay, so I was a stupid kid, first job ever. I'm not gonna say the name of the store. And one of my friends came in, was gonna buy a GPS, and I wanted to get him a sick deal.
The sick deal was free.
Was free.
So I
I
stole
don't remember
it.
the particulars of how it happened, but basically, the GPS did not ring up at all. So there was no discount given at all. He just didn't pay for it, but he decided to leave the store. The alarms didn't go off, but my manager just happened to be like doing like one of those shadowings where they just like watch an employee and rate them on things.
Oh, shit.
And she happened to watch that, printed the receipt, and I was like, I was so fucking nervous and mortified. I was just like, I wanted to say, hey, don't leave. You didn't pay for that thing I was going to let you get for half price. You know. So yeah, he returned the GPS, and then I got fired, and that was that.
Oh wow.
It's a good time.
Damn.
Yeah.
But you were a teenager.
Yeah,
So
And you didn't know any
trying to
better.
be nice.
that gives you a pass for just about anything.
No, it was stupid.
It was
Was your dad disappointed? Did you have to tell your pop-up?
Oh yeah, I gotta tell the parents.
yeah. How did Russ feel about that?
They were disappointed, I'm sure.
I would have lied. I would have gone home with something like, yeah, so I guess my job just went seasonal. And so that was the end. They don't need anybody else at Macy's.
I'm done now. Okay, so at the end of this very long-winded game, here are the final scores. And I'm pretty sure I kept up with this pretty well. Andrew, 4. Alissa, 8. Michael, 11.
Yes! Soak it in. You all failed.
Boo.
From
Boo,
earlier.
Mike. Boo, Mike, boo.
Go
So Mike, you get to
I deserve
choose a random item from the DM's bag of holding, and the way that's going to work is I'm going to need you to roll a D100, and depending
fuck
on
yeah.
what you get will depend on the magic item of uncommon rarity that you will receive.
Are you ready for this, Dalton?
I'm ready for it. Are you ready for it?
Guys,
This
do you
is
feel
unfair.
bad that
I feel
you
like
failed?
I did a good job.
You should feel bad that you failed.
'Cause
9,
it's
Dalton.
0-0, so 9.
You have a 9.
I have a 9.
All right, so you are receiving the Boots of Elven Kind.
Hell
Good.
yeah.
Those
Those are good.
those will appear at some point within the next 1 or 2 episodes.
Helps with your stealth and shit.
So you'll find those in either this episode or the next episode that you can use for the rest of your adventure.
You have to split them
Thank
with
you,
us.
Papa Dalton. No.
You're welcome.
You get one
Congratulations.
boot.
We each get 67% of a boot.
Alissa gets a lace.
Last time on Dungeon Radio Hour.
You made her so souped up, Andrew.
And she reaches down and grabs you by the throat.
Shit, I'm down again, guys.
And it goes through her chest and explodes out the backside.
But Alissa, you're okay.
Thank you
Oh, no.
for saving Santa and Mrs. Claus. So you are picked up and teleported instantly to the front gate of the Castlevanders estate. You hear a small explosion. You see that the entire thing is up in flames. So, after successfully finding the location of Santa and Mrs. Claus and dealing with the threat to Christmas itself, he was able to transport you back to the city of Waterdeep, and in a swirl of magic and snow and the sound of jingle bells, you were transported from the North Pole and dropped right down in front of the Castlevanders estate. However, there is something distinctly different about the estate. Where once was a pristine building of wealth and stature is now actively on fire. And you can hear the shouting and the screams, and there are the guards of Waterdeep, the city watch everywhere. And as you look at the scene in front of you, you just see these urchin children running around with these swords, attacking the Castlevanders guards. The city of Waterdeep guards are trying to...
Wait. Are these the kids that we let go?
Yes, these are the children that you let go
Vengeance.
from the dungeon.
Vindication.
We unleashed children on this house and they burned it down?
You have essentially started an uprising
Is this
while
good?
you were gone.
I think it's good.
I think they're doing
Holy
okay.
shit. These kids are like covered in blood. Look at that kid. He's got a Capri Sun. He's got a dude's head on a spike.
I think we're good here, right? We should head back to town.
This seems like it's going to correct itself.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. The whole point of doing all this, we need money. We were supposed to make gobs and gobs of money from that
Oh,
job.
do you think we should take the money before it all burns to the ground? Is that your
Listen.
suggestion?
I think I hear screaming. I'm winking right now with both my eyes. That's blinking, I guess.
So
I'm
You're
blinking
bad at
you.
winking, but I kind of get what
Guys,
you're doing.
maybe we should go save the voices we hear, and maybe we'll find a vault that's opened up.
Wait,
Go.
do you have information that we don't? There's a vault?
I am shrugging a lot and blinking still, and maybe there's money inside.
The thing that's happening in front of us is what I like to call comeuppance. And fire bad and scary. And I don't know if I want to get in that, although I will admit this is the perfect distraction to steal money. If we were the steal money kind of people.
If my house was on fire, I'd be thinking about my money, but, I'd also be thinking about not dying from the orphans who have swords.
Yeah.
So
Who you treated badly.
Yeah.
And deserved.
As you guys are having this conversation in front of the gates, the Castlevanders estate, an orphan running by, covered in blood, wielding a scimitar that you immediately recognize as Penny, runs in front of you.
Penny.
Penny, remind us what your voice sounds like. Come over here, talk to us, bud.
Hello.
Oh, that's right.
Penny! Hey,
Oh!
holy shit!
Oh, we started an uprising.
You started an uprising. That's awesome. Congratulations. You
Good
guys are
for
doing
you.
great at the uprising, by the way.
Thank you.
I
Thank
love
you.
you. I love what you've done with the uprising. This place is burning down. That's crazy.
We
Oh,
knew you
that
could
is,
do it, Penny.
That's our plan. Yes,
Wow.
we had a lot of time in our cells to formulate this plan. We just needed someone to set us free.
And your plan was burn. I like it.
Penny, how long ago did we free you?
Oh, it was it's been about a week now, I would say.
A week, guys. We were gone for a week at the North Pole.
We really do apologize, Penny. We had to go to the North Pole. We were magicked away. It was a whole thing. We had to kind of solve Christmas being destroyed.
What is Christmas? As a poor orphan, I don't know what that is.
Listen to the last 3 episodes and catch up. For now,
Dungeon
Penny,
Radio, wherever you can get your podcasts, Penny. It's very listenable. Binge it. We'll explain it later, Penny. I think we got bigger fish to fry. We want to help with the uprising. What places have been burned so far in this estate?
as the whole thing crumbles down around us.
Like as you're asking this question, you hear like this crash as the roof of the estate just kind of like collapses in on itself, and Penny turns around and goes, I'm pretty sure we have it handled. Thank you, though.
There's a sign that says money room, and it's all on fire.
There's just a Scrooge McDuck pool that's just
about
burning.
this time. There is a Waterdeep guard that comes over. Hey, you kid! Give me that sword. Sorry, gotta go. And then Penny takes off back toward the burning estate.
Oh, Penny's gonna give him that sword. You know what I mean?
Okay, Alissa. Wow.
Violence.
Oh, she's gonna murder him.
Oh, no. That was a Waterdeep guard, though, right? Not a palace guard. So I think that's just a civil servant that he was passing. Maybe we don't wish death upon civil servants.
But if he's protecting this house, then he's on the Castlevanders dime. You know what I mean?
Oh, good point, Alissa. Yeah, we don't.
Crooked
we don't support
cop.
the
Are these
corrupt.
town guards or Castlevanders guards?
They are town guards, and you can see that the town guards are trying to find some sort of peace here.
Town guard. Hello, sir.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi. What's your name?
My name is Archibald. I had
Archibald.
to think for a second.
Yeah, I have to think about my name too sometimes. I was just gonna ask Archibald. The Castlevanders here. We were actually on the way to collect a debt that they owed us. It's burning to the ground, as you've probably noticed.
I can see that.
So what do we do here? Is there like a legal system? Do you have like a card to a local judge? We just want to collect our money from them. So maybe or Archibald, save us the paperwork. If you just like look the other way, maybe we can go and grab what we need, and maybe we have an extra little bit for Archibald.
Well, there are several things wrong with the plan that you have laid out before me. The first of which is that the Castlevanders were involved in some pretty pretty nasty things when it comes to how they make their money in the mines and the labor that they use. So all of their assets have been seized.
Mhm.
And any payments
dang.
that you are owed by them will have to go through the town master.
Okay.
Unfortunately, he's not here.
All right.
Well, where
All
is
right.
he, Archibald? That's not. We have a series of other questions. Where's the town master?
Well, he would be in the town master's estate.
You know
Okay,
what?
so yeah, he's not here in the burning rubble. We know that. So he's in the town
Correct. He is
master's
not
estate.
here in the burning rubble.
I think, officer, can you just let us poke around? We'll be careful. It's on fire. We know.
This is an active scene. I can't let the normal public in here.
You don't want to save the children that are inside the burning fortress? I would like to.
I am trying to save the children, and you are
Citizens
preventing
arrest.
me.
No, citizens arrest. I'm going to say citizens arrest until you let me in the property to save
I
these
don't
children.
know what that means. We don't have that here.
Archibald, one last thing, and I do apologize for taking up your time. I know that you're trying to impotently stop these orphans from burning this.
I am, and I'm really trying to hold on to this voice, and I'm starting to lose it. So if you could get your questions
All right,
in.
well, here, I'll go ahead and help you out with that. Here's the thing. Check out my fingies. You are now under my spell. You are being charmed. I'm actively charming you. I'm telling you what I'm doing, but you're still going to walk away for a little bit while we sort through the rubble and collect our payment. And I twinkle my fingies at him, and magic.
As you are twinkling your fingies, I would kindly ask you to remove your fingers from my line of sight. Thank you.
He doesn't want to see your fingies, Mike. Put him behind
He doesn't like 'em.
body.
Hey, my fingies have every right to be here, and they're twinkling.
I think they're
And
pretty.
if you'll excuse me, I have some children to deal with.
I think we got to call this a wash. This is a lost
Yeah.
cause.
No.
I'm proud of these kids standing up for themselves, but I think
I
we're going
am
to have to
too,
find
but-
money
You
elsewhere.
guys, we need money. I just want some things to go our way. I usually don't get this whiny, but I need money.
We gotta get the money. I'm sick of these games. I'm sick of these creatures and the magic. I just want to go back to real internet life.
I know. Where are we going to find money so we can find Dalton and go home?
That is our mission.
Dalton.
As Alissa, as you say that line again, where are we going to find money?
Where are we going to find money?
Mike, your pocket.
What?
Guys, I finished a degree in acting.
She did. We've got a few.
I have a degree. I have a piece of paper that says my acting A-okay.
Yeah.
It says that.
She's put a substantial amount of alcohol in her body. Just so the audience is aware.
Oh, we are accomplishing nothing. Okay.
I love it though. I love
As
this.
you say, where are we going to find money? Mike, your pocket begins to get warm and vibrate.
Oh.
And you reach your hand in
Yeah.
and you pull out that all too familiar sending stone given to you by none other than Jeff the Wizard.
No.
Here, wait, let me do the
Rock
ringtone
phone.
real quick. Let me do the ringtone.
Oh.
Answer the phone, man. Answer the phone. It's Jeff.
Oh, God.
When did Jeff get our phone to personalize this?
Nice.
I know you're looking at the screen.
No, I'm not, Jeff. All right, I swipe up. All right, fine. Yeah, what Jeff, what is it?
Hey guys!
Hi,
Long
Jeff.
time no talk. I've been trying to call you for like the past week.
We've missed you, Jeff.
No, we haven't, Jeff.
Oh my god! I missed you guys so much. What have you been up to?
We like fought Santa and shit.
We did not fight Santa. Alyssa.
Whoa! You fought Santa? I don't know who that is. That sounds crazy though.
She's not handling portal magic very well. We didn't fight Santa, Jeff. Jeff, what do you want? Why did you call me? You know I like to have a thing to be called
Oh,
about.
listen, I've been trying to get a hold of you guys for the past week. I had a
Right.
really, really important question to ask you guys.
I feel like it's not important. Go ahead. You're ramping up. What is it?
We're busy next Friday, but thank you.
I was gonna ask if you wanted to go camping next Friday. Okay.
Oh, Jeff.
But how are you guys doing otherwise?
Well, we're doing bad, Jeff. We're paupers. We have no money to our name. We've been defrauded once again.
Jeff, what the fuck do you want?
All right. Listen, guys. Are you free the Friday after next?
I wish I had my hands.
Oh, ignore him,
no.
Jeff. That's just our parrot.
Okay,
Wait,
I can't.
is that old parody?
It's not his name, Jeff. His name is Arnold, and I feel like you know that. Listen, I can't deal with both of you at once.
No. But is that the parrot we gave you guys? He's still alive?
The parrot that we kind of took from your shop? Yeah.
Oh, wait. Hang on a second, guys. Just gonna put you down a second. I'm just gonna fumble for... Oh, damn. Where's my...
Your Foley work is great, Jeff.
Let's see. I'm just looking for my...
I'm enjoying it.
Oh, hang on. Let me... Hey, Anna-Nora!
Fuck me.
Anna-Nora! Jafare!
Oh, if this doesn't lead up to something.
Mike, be polite.
Hooray! I
Where's
told
that-
you not to disturb me during my bath.
Where you shouldn't be bathing in the store. The health guy told you that like 2 weeks ago. Hey, where's that letter from the bird cage? Oh, guys, I'm sorry. My Aunt Nora's taking a bath in the middle of the store.
No, that makes sense. Your store doesn't seem
This
to
is
do well.
absolutely insane.
I mean, if that's where the bath is, I get it.
Check the boudoir.
I was just checking the boudoir and I found it. Guys, check this out. I forgot there was a letter in the bottom of the bedding of the bird cage. You guys want to hear it?
Yes,
Sure.
Jeff. That was pertinent
You
information.
hear it? It sounds like this. I'm gonna
Again,
I'm gonna send you an
Jeff.
image.
Jeff,
I'm gonna send you an SMS text
Jeff.
message.
A+ Foley
Jeff.
work, Jeff. Yes.
Jeff, I know you're taking the prop comedy class. I am excited. I like you texting me about it.
Oh,
No, I don't. Jeff,
I like text.
I don't.
You guys, wait. You're willing to text now?
No,
You always
Jeff.
said you didn't have text.
We don't, Jeff.
We just don't have the money for it. You know what I mean?
We-
Roaming.
Again, we're paupers.
Okay, listen.
I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna send you I'll send you a Walter code. Okay? I'm just gonna
Okay.
buzz your phone, a quick code. You take that to the Walter. Honora, where's your photo taker extravaganza?
It's behind the desk at the front of the store.
No, we call that a fax.
Jeffrey, who are you talking to?
Mind your own.
Are those your compatriots? Jeffrey!
All right, should be coming at you guys. You should get a code any minute.
Thank you, Jeff. We're gonna go karaoke next week. You should come.
No, Jeff, we're not. We don't.
Karaoke. Oh, yeah. Put me in your.
Damn it, Alyssa.
Mike, we need to be hanging out with more people.
No, we don't. We don't need to hang out with Jeff. There are other options in this world. Okay, Jeff. Listen, bud. We should get together at some point. Let's not make
Really?
firm plans because I understand we're all
seriously-
busy.
Dude, don't ask him to hang out.
You guys want to hang out? Yeah, we are busy, but we can make time. Agreed.
We should make time. Let's talk about it later.
Karaoke boys head in next Friday at 7:00.
We do not have those
Stop
plans,
making
Jeff.
plans
Don't write
for
that
us.
down in your calendar. God damn it, Alyssa.
in my calendar, etched in stone.
No.
I wish I had my head. Squawk!
All right. I gotta go. We're getting a customer, but check that
Jeff
Walter
Barre.
code and then read the
Jeff
letter. I'm
Barre.
coming, you stupid.
All right. Okay, putting the sending stone back.
Wow, that guy is... Can you block his number?
You know, I'm going to look into that. I don't know how this thing works, and I think it just goes just to him.
It's a regular rock.
I mean, as far as I know, this is a phone
Well, like-
only to Jeff.
I mean, didn't he give it to us? It probably does only go to him.
I guess.
Oh, God. Do you think he can hear us right now? I feel like he's always
This
listening.
isn't a cell phone. This is a walkie-talkie.
I'm going to try once again to destroy this thing or just throw it away into an ocean somewhere because I don't like
All
what
right,
it does.
What's the code that he sent you? What are we
Okay, yeah,
looking
well-
at?
Walter
Okay,
code.
it's 80085.
Oops.
Oh, God damn it, it's boobs. Now that is pretty good.
No, wait, he said we had to bring it to Walter.
Oh, yeah, we have to bring it to
Dalton,
Walter.
where's the nearest Walter?
Okay, so you are in the C ward, which is the ritzier part of town. So there's a Walter pretty much on every corner. It's like a Starbucks.
Oh, nice.
So you could go 50 feet in any direction from the front of the Castlevanders estate, and you would be able to find a Walter.
I walk up to the nearest Walter, and I'm like, I would like a non-fat decaf latte with sugar-free vanilla, and also boobs.
The code is boobs. Boobs, please.
Boobs code.
So you walk up to Walter, which once again is the crystal clear gem standing atop of a stone pillar. And as you walk up to Walter, this ethereal blue elven woman blinks into view. Greetings. My name is Walter. How may I assist you?
Oh, iced latte, please.
My
and
wife
also
needs
boobs?
to sober up and boobs, please.
What's crazy is is that Walter's making your drink, Alyssa. That's crazy.
Oh my god!
Look at the bottom there. It's
Yeah.
it's like mixing a little thing.
It's like a little automated machine.
100% in the stone pillar is basically a Keurig, and it's making I'm making Alyssa's coffee.
I take a sip and I'm like, this feels full fat, but that's okay. But also, we were given a code to give you, Walter. It's boobs 80085.
Yes. One moment, please. Searching code 80085.
I'd really like it if you called it boobs, Walter.
Boobs.
Oh, the robot said
He said it.
Mike,
He said it.
high five, bro. High five, ready?
All right, I'll give you one.
Boom.
That's pretty good.
Oh.
Continue.
It's the small things.
Here is the message for code 80085, or as you say, boobs.
Thank you.
If you are reading this, then I am afraid it's too late. In her search for answers, I fear my wife may have found something too powerful to control. I will do what I can to save my family, but I fear for my safety as well as theirs. If unsuccessful, I pray whoever finds this note follows the map below and frees my family from its clutches.
If my coffee wasn't already cold, it would have gone cold. That gave me chills.
As she finishes that last line and says, frees my family from its clutches, Arnold goes, squawk! I miss my kids! Squawk! Squawk! And like
Arnold.
goes crazy.
Yeah, I take Arnold off my shoulder and I pet him. All right, buddy.
Arnold,
calm down.
was this you? Arnold.
Squawk! Squawk!
Guys, we have to help Arnold's family.
You did kind of
And I
promise
want
him.
Arnold,
I want to do this.
Arnold, can you
Arnold?
show us the
Yes,
way?
you should.
Arnold, wait, but before we do. Arnold, of course we're going to help regardless. But nod your head up and down if this will lead to any monetary gain for us.
Very much like a dog does when you are talking to them. He just kind of cocks his head to the side. Squawk!
Okay, sounds like...
Birds don't have money, Michael. You'd know that if you spoke bird.
No, he kind of moved his head, though. Maybe he's just like, there's a little bit of money?
I've been telling you to take Duolingo bird for a long time.
I just can't commit, you know? Like, I know it's like just whenever you have the time, but it just doesn't
Yeah.
seem to work for me.
Arnold, show us the way. We want to help you.
Yeah, buddy, how do we...
Excuse me. I don't mean to interrupt, but there is a map attached to the message.
Oh,
Oh.
Arnold, you sound just like Walter. That's crazy. Say boobs again, Arnold.
Would you like me to print the map?
Yeah, go ahead and print the map.
Yeah, that should have been part of the whole message, Walter. Next time, can you just give us all of it?
Why was there such a long pause as well? Like, there was just long enough of a pause for us to finish talking. Okay, go ahead. Print the map. Print the map.
It's AI.
Thank
dude.
you. It's still learning.
Walter prints the map, and there is a piece of parchment that kind of like shoots out from the stone pillar. And on the map, you can see that there is a path that has been drawn that follows and leads you out of the city of Waterdeep to a nearby forest called Ardeep.
It's like a little pirate. Like, we are deep.
Ardeep.
Our deep.
Mhm.
There be riches in our deep.
Arnold, is this where you want us to go?
Squawk! I miss my kids! And he flaps his little bird parrot wings.
Arnold, I have a request. You know how you can just squawk? You don't have to say the whole "I miss my kids," "I want my hands," "Never trust a witch." You can just squawk. We can say one squawk is yes, two squawks no. You don't need to be answering questions. You are a bird. So can just a little request for the headache.
It's true.
Squawk!
Oh, that was a yes. I think he
Oh
understood.
my god, dude, we're gonna get your hands back. Put
Dude.
that bird in, everybody. Hands and feathers in.
All right, I'll do it.
Feathers in.
And Arnold puts a wing in.
Yes.
All right, Arnold. What are we saying on 3? You decide, buddy.
Squawk! Never trust a witch!
Never
All
trust
that,
a
huh? All right.
witch.
Here we
All
go.
right.
1, 2, 3.
Never trust a witch!
Never trust a witch. Close
my
enough.
parrot isn't
All right.
so good.
Let's follow this map.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Next week on the Great Goblin Bake Off, it's the semi-finals.
For your next challenge, the judges would like you to bake an old favourite, human du fromage.
My mom used to make these when I was a kid.
On your marks, get set, bake!
Your flavor's absolutely fascinating. Decoration is top-notch.
But it is a bit underbaked. It's a shame, really.
And this time, the judges are throwing out the whole recipe book.
I've got the terrible job of eliminating someone today. And this person will be used as the ingredient for next week's finale.
The Great Goblin Bake Off, only on NBC.
NBC, a magical broadcast corporation.
Now, back to our regularly scheduled programming.
You guys travel from the sea ward of Waterdeep, and you leave the city out of the gates and travel into the wilderness that surrounds this city, essentially. And you come up on this beautiful, lush, deciduous forest. And as you get closer, Arnold unpurchases himself from your shoulder, Andrew, and flies right up to the edge of the forest. And the part of the forest that he flies up to, you can see there's this like post and rail wooden fence that runs along the edge. But the section that he has ran up to specifically is old and rotted and starting to fall apart. And as he gets to it, he perches down onto the fence itself and just looks back at the three of you.
A fun fact about me, guys, I'm actually allergic to deciduous trees.
Really?
Are you
yeah.
really?
All
And I
right.
put my shirt over my mouth.
Stop licking trees, Alyssa.
Well, I mean, that's a little much. But okay, let's just walk through the forest carefully because of allergens. And also, something might attack us in here. I have that kind of vibe, right?
Yeah.
It seems
Yeah,
dangerous.
Dalton, what are the vibes here?
Yeah, 100%. Okay, so as Arnold perches and looks back at all of you, you walk up to where this section of the fence has rotted and is starting to fall apart, and you just get this very eerie feeling. And as you look around, you do notice that there is a sign that you almost missed because, like the rest of the wood, it's starting to rot and it has fallen down onto the ground, and it just says, "Danger ahead."
Jeez. And do you remember that message that was on the note of saying that his wife found some weird power? Like, I'm a little nervous going into this, guys.
Yeah, like she can make danger signs like with her mind.
Exactly.
I'm scared.
Danger signs with her mind. That's exactly what's happening.
It says danger. What kind of danger? Arnold, can you fly ahead and maybe
Check.
communicate in bird what the danger is specifically?
Squawk! And with that,
Drew
he
squawks.
flies off into the forest. And as he flies off into the forest, you watch him disappear into the trees. And as you watch him disappear into the trees, all of you get just a very heavy feeling.
Dalton,
Yes.
I have a cantrip of message
Okay.
in this ominous silent forest. As Arnold goes off ahead, I find myself wishing to hear back from Arnold. I'm starting to feel very anxious to get an answer from him, and so I involuntarily cast message out to Arnold of what did you find?
You whisper out to Arnold, and it's so hushed that the boys almost can't even hear you say it. And you say, what did you find? And he gives 3 squawks back to you, each one more panicked than the first.
I don't know how to explain this, but I can hear it in my head. Arnold found something. Let's go.
Let's go towards the something.
Towards where Arnold flew.
But it
All right.
sounded bad, the thing that he found?
Yes.
Okay,
It does say danger that way.
Let's go the other way then.
No, we have to help him. He has helped us so many times.
But danger means bad, Alyssa.
I think Arnold would just want us to survive.
I go running.
Okay, fine, I run after you.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
God.
Yeah, I run too. Oh, God,
Okay.
I hate running.
So you guys continue to make your way into the forest. You run after Arnold, running after Alissa, and by the time you catch up with her, you notice that the trees are becoming more and more sparse. There's less light breaking through the canopies, and the trees that are around have become coated with this blight and heavy moss, and there's dark, shallow water beginning to weave through the area. It's not terrain that you would have expected inside the middle of this forest.
So it's kind of swampy.
It's very swampy. It's almost like a bog.
Ooh.
And as you continue across, more and more of the trees become covered in moss and slime. The leaves that are on them are dead. The bark is blackened, but they almost seem to be alive. Like, you get the sense that you're not alone here. The ground of this area is soft and moist, and it squishes underneath your feet, and it leaves this distinct boot print as you make your way across the terrain. Strange, dark salamanders crawl along the trees. Deformed toads sit in the water, and their eyes seem to watch you as you continue to make your way through, and this rancid smell is in the air of rot and of mold.
Oh,
I
guys.
instinctively pull out
meat.
some daggers.
I don't love swamps. I'll admit it. I don't like the... Would this be characterized as a swamp? A swamp and a bog are basically the same thing.
Pretty
right?
much.
Yeah, very
You
much so.
should
Yeah.
be careful. We're in a swamp, dude.
I'm
There could
sorry.
be a swamp
You think
right
I'm going to
behind
offend
you.
the swamp?
Yeah, I don't want you to.
Oh, shit.
I don't want to offend anybody, okay?
I think what we need in this situation might be another ally. Right?
Another ally?
Carry us through this swamp.
Hmm?
It's a dangerous territory. We're not familiar with it, are we? I don't think so.
I look around. No, I'm not. I don't know where I am.
I've never been to this swamp before.
never.
But I do turn towards one of those strange dark salamanders, and I try to speak its language to it.
What's that sound like, Mike?
Oh, I'm going to figure it out. I guess speak with animals.
All right, Mike, what happens as you cast Speak with Animals?
All right. Here's what happens. I, of course, needing to get on the animal's level, get on all fours and lower my head like this, like I'm a salamander, and I flick my tongue in and out.
Tongue action.
And I look to the salamander. I'm like, I'm finding the language. Hey, dude, what the fuck's going on here?
Why? It's in New York.
Hey, buddy. Hey, bud.
The salamander kind of cocks its head to you. Hey, you talking to me?
Hey, what's up, dude? All right, yeah, I'm talking to you, bud. I'm trying to say, because I've never been around this particular swamp before. And, it's scary, it's dark, it's gross, it's wet. So what I'm thinking is, I could potentially reward you. You see, there could be sort of, I scratch your back, you scratch mine sort of situation here. What do you think? How you feeling about that, pal?
You a cop? You legally have to tell me if you are.
No, he's right about that. No, he's right there. I get that all the time, dude. I get that all the time. People around my neighborhood, they think I'm a cop too. Nah, dude. Nah, I'm not a cop. I'm not a snitch. Nothing. No, you come with me, you're safe. Okay? It's cool. I know how to keep a secret, if you know what I mean.
Oh, secrets. You know Tony?
Tony Secrets?
I know.
Just named Tony Secrets?
Well,
You got secrets, you got Tony.
Does Tony live around here?
Yeah, he lives in the forest on the other side of the stream.
I see. No, I'm not familiar with the area. Like I said before, I haven't had the pleasure of meeting Tony. I know, it's you wouldn't guess it, but I know several Tonys. But I don't know the Tony that you're talking about, friend.
Listen, what the fuck is happening?
Don't know. He's just doing a lot of tongue noises. And the salamander's doing a lot of tongue noises back.
Guys, this is going great. I don't know if you... Can you guys understand what's happening?
Nothing.
It's going great. I'm going back in. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, bud. So what do you say, man? Listen, not for nothing. I think I'm going to come into an ass load of loot here at the end of this little thing that I got going on. Don't tell the cops about it. But, if I get... You stick with me, you're getting part of it. All right, what do you think? Blah, blah, blah.
I think I'm a salamander.
Yeah, dude.
So what do I need gold for?
I'm not talking about gold, bro. You're not thinking bigger picture here, friend. You don't maybe like gold, but maybe you like small frog or fly or moss or other thing. Right? I can buy that with the gold that I'm gonna get. I'll take care of you, okay?
You don't think I think big picture? I'm a salamander. Everything is big picture. You are insulting me and you are insulting my family.
Listen, man. Hey, no. I didn't mean to insult you. I'm sorry, friend.
Sweating.
I'm just saying I wanted to offer you the invite to come with us. We might need some help. We're strangers in a strange land. Maybe I could help you in some way. Is there anything that I can do for you in return?
Maybe there is something you can do for me.
What's that?
My girl Maria, she kicked me out. And all I want to do is provide for her and the tadpoles. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I understand. I got a couple of tadpoles back home myself. All right, yeah, no, for sure. So you want us to make up with? You want us to make amends with your girl Maria? Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Absolutely. What's your name, pal?
My name is also Tony. Everyone here is Tony.
Every salamander.
So just to clarify, when you asked, do I know Tony? It could have been one of thousands of salamanders, but I was supposed to know the Tony salamander that you meant.
Yeah.
Specific. Okay, go
Exactly.
ahead. Tony, I get you. Pleasure to meet you, Tony. You seem like one of a kind. Go ahead and hop up on my shoulder, and we're gonna make our way through this little bog here, you and me.
Mike, roll persuasion advantage.
Okay.
My God.
Fucking ridiculous.
Okay.
Oh.
Nat 20! Oh!
So, Andrew and Alyssa, you watch as the salamander does indeed crawl up Mike's arm and just kind of rest on his shoulder.
You've just been watching so much blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, he's got drool and mud all over his torso. Your eyes rolled back in your head. And you were like, blah, blah. Like, what did you say to this? Can I pet him?
Yeah, no, you can't pet him, man. He's
don't let him pet me. I don't like to be touched. Don't let him pet me.
What's he saying? What's he saying about me?
Don't even worry about it, dude. I got
Feels
you.
like he's reacting to us. It feels like he understands English.
You talking him down, Mike? You talking him down?
Yeah, I am. He's, you know what it is?
Does he know the way to go?
He knows the way.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna help us, right?
Oh, for sure. He's kind of irritable. He's had a bad row with his, girlfriend, and I kind of feel bad for him.
Poor little salamander.
Salamanders have girlfriends.
So this one does, yeah. I don't know if they're all like
What's his girlfriend's name? I wonder.
Tony or according to him, all salamanders are named Tony except for this one that's named Maria.
So all male salamanders in this bog are Tony,
right?
And all females, Maria.
Maria, that's right.
And that's
that's
just how it is.
It's West Side Story of salamanders.
Maria, I once met a salamander named Maria.
Mike, as your melodious lyrics fill the bog, the water in front of you begins to ripple until finally a large, dark shape breaks the surface. Staring back at you from the murky depths are a pair of darkly colored amber eyes, set above a crooked smile of sharp, pointed teeth. Listen, I'll say it, I hate swamps. I do. Being a child of the 90s has conditioned me to believe that all swamps are good for are quicksand and rodents of unusual size. And I can almost guarantee you that there is not a family of lovable ogres living in this swamp. Actually, I can guarantee it because I'm the GM and this is my swamp and I make the rules. That being said, be sure to tune in next time when our episode drops on February 7th and let's find out together if these bozos survive. While you wait, be sure to check out our socials and Patreon, as well as leaving us a rating and a review. Until then, all my salamanders and geckos, be sure to keep the volume up, the dial tuned in, and always say yes to adventure. Bye for now, kids.
I like how this has slowly become like a Christopher Walken impression kind of, but with tongue. Like, you are.
This is...
Soldier my family.
You would know if you spend time with more salamanders. Listen. Okay. Okay, well, Tony, Dalton, actually, just so the audience has a picture, can you describe Tony for us?
Yeah, Tony is going to look like exactly what this Google image search that I'm about to do is going to.
Yeah, fun fact, he looks like a salamander.
Yeah, he's
stereotypical.
I didn't know if he was like a weird, like cryptozoological salamander.
No, he's a salamander, you dummies. He's
Yeah,
actually
you're
a
right.
spot.
Can you
How
picture a
dare I?
salamander in your head? That's what he looks like.
I'm imagining a salamander like the size of like a big piece of firewood or something. Is that
No, he's
about right?
actually a spotted salamander. He's about 8
They're a
inches
really big
long,
salamander sometimes.
Oh,
and he's black,
That's not
and
as
he's kind of like slimy and viscous. Cody's calling me again. Give me 1 second.